Alright, let me know how the sound is for the mic and the game. It's really loud for me right now, so I'm just gonna edit that. Okay, let me know if that's too quiet. But other than that, now I'm playing this on an Xbox controller, so that's why I wanted to test it and see how well I can get this to work here. The trick is to have a button that toggles on the AR pointer, because otherwise it's on screen at all times. So you can use an analog stick, and it actually works pretty well if you get used to it. So when you stupid bird, I'm streaming very early. It's like midday, so he's pretty active. But so you can toggle it on, and then use the analog to look around. So it's quite useful. Okay, I just realized this is like a already created file, so let's exit out here. I didn't play for a while. It's a fun game, man. It's really a really good game to replay. I'm not used to streaming this early. I'm not used to streaming this early either, and clearly my bird sounds will indicate that. So usually I can just like make them fall asleep because it's pretty late, but and yeah, like I said, I'm going out later, so this is just a test run. We're not doing any series yet. I do really want to play this though, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 64 first or not. But I had to be up, otherwise I probably would have just woken up. I had a package that I had to be up for, so okay, let's start this. You have to have them cutscenes. Now I'm not streaming. I'm watching a stream for the CS:GO Major in case I get any drops or anything. So if this does lag, it's probably because of that. Hopefully in the real thing it won't be as buggy. Though it might be fine. I really have no idea. And again, my resolution is very high. So, actually, speaking of, what is the quality like on stream? Let me see. Okay, 720p. That's fine. I'm happy with that. How does it feel playing on an Xbox controller? I did play quite a bit of it. Oh yeah, I did play quite a bit of it with the Xbox controller, but it's been a very long time, so we'll see how we do here, and I'll let you know. Cause like if it's gonna be too difficult of a thing to do, I might just call it off to begin with, and that's kind of what I want to test. Well, to me it is. Oh, that's cool, man. If you're interested in the flip side match. Like I said, I didn't stream the last one, but they're fun to watch. They really are. And the one that I streamed had a really insane clutch. Like, it was crazy good. They didn't win, but the Electronic is a really good player. Look how beautiful this game is. Just so beautiful. For the time. Some of the hills back here are pretty low poly, but other than that, the water effect, it's all. I just love this game so much. I mean, with the addition of better resolution. This game is really pretty for 2007. Exactly. And Galaxy 2 didn't have anything like this. It was. In fact, it had a 2D mode to introduce the game to people. Wouldn't be my first choice. Let's fuck with these toads. I'll go into more in depth when we actually play it. But like I said, this is just a test. So I really like to talk to everybody and stuff. It's a really good. Yeah, but I love the 2 one more. You like Galaxy 2 more? I feel. I don't know. Like, I'm a Galaxy 1 fan by quite a large margin, but people do have their arguments as to why they like 2 better. It's fine, whatever. But just between me and you, you're wrong. Just kidding. You can have your own opinion. Let's see, let me refresh the page here. Also, this cutscene is freaking brilliant. When they showed it off, This was what they used to advertise the game, basically, and it was brilliant, to be honest. Hold on, let me see. It doesn't say anybody's watching for me. My YouTube's acting up. I don't know if you guys are getting that. 2, and better textures in the art. Overall design of 1 made it look better. Well, 2 came out so much later, you know? The thing was, I was expecting so much more for the time span they had. Yeah, beginning is a lot more intense than Galaxy 2. It sets the mood, and like me and Shane have said a million times, it's supposed to be about space, and Galaxy 2 had, you know, sky boxes that were, like, bright. This one just feels a lot better, in my opinion. I love 1 as well, but I just like 2 more. That's fair. I mean, you know, people have their reasons, but I don't know. Maybe I can convince you through this playthrough once we actually get to it. You know, I still gotta beat Luigi's Mansion and stuff, but I just realized I didn't have much time, so I'd just do the test. Galaxy 1 is Matt as Galaxy 2 being a candy end. Alright, so we don't have the spin move yet, so we can't rescue these fuckers, but you know, I can point. Now, an interesting thing that I liked to test when I was playing, you can actually die in this first area, but I believe it doesn't have any consequence just because it's so early. Let's try it. I am getting a little bit of lag, but again, I had my reasons, and of course I could lower the resolution. It's currently higher than 720p on my computer, but it's outputting at 720. How do I get to play this? It gives me chills. Yeah, it's really well done. And again, we'll dive more into it when I actually stream it. The only thing that Galaxy 2 has that was supposed to appear before Galaxy 1. Was it? So that's what confused me, because there was no real build-up or storyline. It felt like he had kind of met the Master Loom before. Am I wrong? I don't know. There really was no lives. Okay, I think I did lose a life. I'm just kind of curious. To be honest, I haven't tested it that much. And it's really hard to shoot star bits because the B button is on the right side of the controller, along with everything else. I used to have a disc of Galaxy. I don't think it was a real disc. It was probably a burned disc, but it was really scratched up, and it kept freezing on this part for some reason. Not this part exactly, but in this cutscene. And I would just try over and over and over if I could get anywhere. So I really wanted to play it, and I had no way of burning another one at the time. Hold on, I'm just trying to get a different window open here, because I can't see how many people are watching for some reason on the dashboard. My YouTube's really not working for me. 6 people, that's pretty good, considering my time, the time I'm playing. Yeah, thanks for showing up. I have to play this game one more time, though. Yeah, I want to play Galaxy 2 all the way through. I usually give up because, no offense to you, but I get pretty bored in that one versus this one. Good thing we can hear you in the vacuum of space. Like, what gets me about this game, like, what the fuck were they thinking? You know, not like saying it's bad or anything, but it's a really weird concept. I guess they just started from the 2D sphere walking and kind of built up from there, because like I said, it's just so beautiful. Like, this is easily the most artistic game in my opinion. Not necessarily artistic, but just artistically beautiful, like everything about it. That floating island is thick. Yeah, man. Okay. These fuckers. How do I long jump? I gotta... There we go. So one of the mic buttons... Alright, I want to change the resolution of my stream just so I can get a look as to how good this can look. Let's see. Because I'm curious as to if it is actually outputting as well as I think it is. Doesn't seem to be, but it's hard to tell. Now, like I said, I'm doing this to test, and of course I want to mess with the settings a little bit to see how I can get the best output. Because like for me, the 720 60 frames per second option looks pretty much the same as like the 300p, or maybe not that bad, but yeah, it looks like the 420 or 480, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, it looks marginally better, but really forward here. Looking for frames now, so I'm just waiting for it to catch up on stream. Okay, the frames are pretty damn good, so that's pretty good. That looks fine. But yeah, the resolution isn't... Actually, it looks a little better. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Because I can't tell if it had caught up yet or not. Like, because you know how it takes a little while for 720 to, like...
Subway's new Italian...
What the... Oh, the fucking stream. They have to advertise their Subway on my stream. Let me see here. I might just end it if there's, like, one match left.
Make a prediction for picks and bets. Playing CSGO gets the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all
Gambit versus G2 best of 1. I'm pretty sure that's about done, right?
more than 600,000 users have already made their
I don't want Subway though. I want some pizza or something.
EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
Matches. Let's see what's left. Sorry if this is taking a little while to get into the game. I just want to make sure everything's running. Okay, that's tomorrow. PLG, SK versus... Okay, there's still quite a few, so I'll just leave it running. 2 left, I believe. Fnatic versus Virtus Pro. That's going to be a nice match. If you guys want me to stream some matches, let me know. Fnatic versus Virtus Pro, I think, are probably the two... They're pretty much even, you know, in terms of skill, and they're probably the 2 best, give or take, SK. So whoever loses that is gonna have, whoever wins is gonna have quite the upset, I should say. Let's see. Yeah, well, I want to get used to the controls now. It's just a matter of figuring multiple things out as well as the resolution so I can be ready for next time, which it does look good. So I think I'm set on that. Shane, I watched the Etika's reaction to the horrible translation thing. I didn't know you made that video. I thought I was the only one who noticed that at the time, to be honest with you. So when I saw that today, I was like, wow. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Dude, my fucking bird is like obsessing right now. Like I said, he's not too bad. Just lately, he's been kind of irritating. Oh yeah, I might stream the flip side, or the Fnatic versus Birds Pro, and that one might be interesting. The SK versus Australis, I kind of assume SK might just take that one, to be honest. So that's fine. So we'll just leave that. Okay, let's go. Let's do some work here as I start to lag. Yeah, again, I'll also edit the settings, because I don't think they need to be this high. This is like maximum settings for everything pretty much, so. Just a bit of editing and we'll get some smoother gameplay. Yeah, bitch. Like, the particles and everything that are coming off that bunny are like pretty damn good. Good looking. Again, I don't know how it comes through on stream, but Luke's comment. Let me see. I had. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me start over. My dog is like. Who's he watching? Oh, how did I miss all this stuff? 420. Now you're obsessed. Obsessed with what? I had a dream that there were 2,000 people watching one of your streams, but maybe it was look into the future. That would be fucking insane, dude. 7 viewers. Really? 7 viewers? Let me see. Yeah, 7. Wow. It might have just been the extra window I opened, dude. I'm not gonna lie. See, my dashboard says 4 watching, but the stream says 7, so I don't know. Alright, let's go. 20,000 viewers, really? What game was it? If you remember. No doubt it was Glover, dude. No doubt it was Glover. Hey Dylan, isn't Flipside gonna win the whole major, dude? Flipside's gonna win. Okay, where's the other guy? Oh, he's in the grass, right? Yeah. Where be? There's. Okay. I actually had a video before I was able to use capturing software comparing the length of Galaxy 1 to Galaxy 2 and how much longer Galaxy 1 is in terms of its main levels. But obviously Galaxy 2 is a lot longer because it has, you know, a lot of extra after-game stuff. But its levels are just a lot more solid in Galaxy 1 in my opinion. I don't know. Like it was like a split-screen comparison between getting the Grand Star in the first one and getting the like main thing in the other one. I forget what it was, but it was a long time ago. It was actually with a camcorder too. At the time, let's see. They already lost. Dude, they have another chance, dude. They can come back. You just have to believe, man. You're not a very good Flipside fan. You always believe, dude. I even bought their sticker and chose them for the pick'ems, even though I knew they had no chance. It's kind of a waste of a spot, to be honest. I was better off picking them for the 3-0 loss, but I'm pretty sure Vega will go 3-0, to be honest. So I'll at least get that one. But I'm pretty sure I fucked up not picking G2. Dylan, you should have told me to pick G2. G2's clearly making it out of the groups for sure. Should have replaced like FaZe with G2 or something. SK, Australis, Navi, Fnatic, yeah. FaZe isn't gonna make it, so. Vegas. No, I thought they lost today, no? Vega. God. Yeah, Vega lost to Immortals today. And as for yesterday, did I fuck that one up? No, they played Virtus Pro yesterday, man. They're Vega's 2-2-0 for loss. How were they 1-2? It's only been 2 days. New 2DS XL release, dude. I wish people would look more into the 2DS XL before they buy it. Like, they had to compromise a lot of features within it. Like speaker holes, as you notice, they're not on the front screen anymore. There's like a lot of things when you really look at it that are... Shut the hell up! That are compromised when you actually have it. You know, it looks good on the surface, but is it really that practical? Okay, so how... Now, here's the thing for this. I set a button... I don't remember what it was, to... a button that activates a movement of a Wiimote in all directions. So that would be the Y button. That feels alright. I think it would be better as the X button. I don't know, I'll have to take a better playthrough before I decide for sure. I don't know, it feels pretty good. Let's go. I don't want your sass. Don't talk to me. I know how to play this game. I tried to do the long jump, but the controls are so messy. Hold on, I gotta do this. Nice clown, by the way, Dylan. Let me see. So I have to do one now. Enjoy that fried egg. Okay, here we go. We got a dump pad now. You know, after thinking about it more, I suppose, of the new Doctor Who actor, you know, I noticed I talked about it last time, and you guys aren't fans and all, but I'm sure you can relate, because I'm sure you know the series. And being the first female, I think it'll actually work out, not because she's female, but because of who she is. She was an actor of Broadchurch, and I actually watched Broadchurch. And she's a very good actor, and I think that they made the right choice in picking her, to be honest. And I think that might give it the edge it needs to not be shit. Like, if they picked anyone else, I kind of... Because she's worked with BBC for, I'd say years, for sure. Many years. So, and I think that the writer... Stephen Moffat has been replaced with the Broadchurch writer, which might not be the best idea, considering it's like two totally separate things. I'm gonna try to call a new internet provider today. Dude, whatever you can do to fucking get that shit sorted, do it, because like I said, the one you're trying to get right now is clearly isn't a good company. One thing that bugs me about Galaxy 1 versus Galaxy 2 is the fact that they really only used the big Goomba in this level, and they kind of expanded on that in Galaxy 2. Unfortunately, the levels are like fucking shit, because they're just basic 3D platforming, no spear walking for any of those style levels. Because they were like N64 recreations, which are cool and all, but like every single level was like that, and it kind of turns into like a classic 3D Mario rather than a spear walking game. Like it has its perks, but it's a Galaxy game, you know, and it should reflect that, not not just be a good game, you know? It needs to be a good game that also keeps the flow going into the series. Because basically now Galaxy's doomed forever. You know, even if they make a third game, it just won't be the same. If that makes any sense. Dude, it's a lot of grapes tonight. Specifically the ones that are squeaking right now. Some weird sounding grapes. Alright, let's finish this shit. This has to be like the easiest like level in any game. I think they should have went a little harder with the first Grand Star, to be honest with you. Even though I'm fucking up, but these controls are literally atrocious. I might consider just ordering like a sensor bar or something. But I actually kind of like the not having point aspect of it, and of course the nunchuck is pretty much a fucking nightmare to use. So, oh wait, I just activated that. So honestly, it can't be that much worse than a nunchuck on remote. Pick your grapes. No, well that's the point. They just keep falling, you know. There's just no way to stop it. Shut up! I've fucking done it all except this one. Jesus. I've been wanting to play Galaxy 1, but the last Wii remote I had broke, so I'm gonna have to buy a new one plus a nunchuck. Okay, so that's the thing with Mario Strikers for me. People love Mario Strikers Charged, but I like Mario Strikers for the multiplayer aspect. And that game requires a nunchuck to be able to be... Mario Strikers Charged requires a nunchuck to be played, but yet the Wii has ports for GameCube controllers. And Super Mario Strikers for GameCube had great controls. So I really don't know what they were thinking, because I never have two nunchucks at one time. One's always broken. It's just the way they're built, you know? Nunchucks are just cheap plastic. So I never ever have two nunchucks, so I can never play with a friend with that game. So we always end up having to resort to Super Mario Strikers, and as a result, and just because the GameCube controllers are so damn good, you know, I'd rather use that to begin with. So we always resort to playing that one instead, and it's just, as a result of that, I think it's a better game. You know, I'm sure Charged is fine and all, but I do have another issue with Charged. It requires you to use... Hold on, let's see here. So, it requires you to keep Super Strikes on, which sucks. It like unbalances the game. So if you're playing with a friend who's never played the game before, you want to introduce them to the game, and you can't be like hitting Super Strikes on them. I don't know. That should be disabled. That should be have the ability to be disabled off the bat, to be honest. Like Super Mario Strikers, rather than Mario Strikers Charged. That's just my opinion on the whole nunchuck situation and why it shouldn't be required. I mean, I'm absolutely fine with the nunchuck being required on this game because the controls are so good for it being on a Wii anyway. Okay, I can't get around Sluggers, man. I just can't. I know it's like its counterpart and people love it. You know, it's like it's all about the Strikers and Sluggers, man. You know, and I hope they do remake either one, to be honest, because clearly they haven't for a long time. But I'm not a huge fan of the Sluggers, to be honest. Yo's my favorite game of all time. Yeah, it's a great game, man, and playing with HD on a Xbox controller nonetheless. So we have to use that toggle on, toggle off IR sensor. So it's a little bit of a nightmare, but we're getting around it. This is the test to see if I can do it, or will be able to do it without being too enraged. So I won't like schedule a series if I can't. So it's just a bit of a test. Because, like I said, I have to go in about 20 minutes, so it's just a small test. Okay, shut up. I want to play. Let me play the game. Wait, you have to shake the Xbox controller. No. What you do is you can toggle a button. What I did is I toggled the button to correspond to moving in every direction. So I can literally just push the Y button, and technically I've shaken the Wiimote in every direction possible. So you know, it's possible. But it's not as... Jesus Christ, my bird. Excuse that. It's not as practical as the Wiimote, of course, but like you can do the IR sensor with a analog controller. And it does work pretty well, to be honest. It's not that bad. It's just when I have to shoot them, it gets a little difficult because all the buttons are on the right side. That's so cool. How did you do that? Dolphin is a wonderful thing. You know, it's pretty much compatible with just about everything. Hell, you can play Galaxy with a freaking keyboard probably. So the thing is getting used to it, and I'll probably be able to do this quite well. So let's give a level a try here. One of the things I hate about this game is the whole Honey Hive Galaxy and its counterpart. Such a bad design. And the thing is, Galaxy 2 feels like every level in Galaxy 2 is like Honey Hive Galaxy, and that's my least favorite one. So that's kind of the issue I have with it. Yeah. So you can map the like shake. You can map you can even map movements, left, right, whatever, to a specific thing. It's quite useful. Will you be streaming this game after this test stream? Not till I get back. I'm leaving, and I probably won't be streaming it then because I do want to finish Luigi's Mansion. But I might be doing this game before 64, just because I really want to play it, if I'm honest with you. So this might be the next game, just because you know, I feel like playing it, and I think, like you guys tell me, play what you want, and you'll have a good time. And I don't think it matters to you guys either way. This is a pretty damn good game. But I'm so close to beating Luigi's Mansion, I don't want to give up on it yet, so I'll definitely finish that beforehand. Yeah. It's not necessarily that it's a burden to play that game. The game's amazing, but it's just that I technically almost beat it twice on stream, you know, because of the hidden mansion and whatnot. So it's a little daunting playing it for this long. And you know, not to brag or anything, but kind of feels like I beat Luigi's Mansion twice faster than Jimmy could beat it one time, if you know what I'm saying. N64 version, DS version, the N64 version first. I want to stream the basic vanilla things before I get into any mods or recreations. You know, you guys have been recommending some mods and whatnot, and again, I want to do all vanilla. So 64 will be the first one. I do want to play it in DS at some point, just because it's been so long since I played it myself. I do forget most of it. Alright, let's go. Doing some sick Galaxy-esque jumping. I need to get used to this. It feels weird for some reason, even though it's technically no different than a nunchuck. And getting that accurately is quite difficult as well. I want to cheat this. I'm pretty sure you can. Whoops, unless I fall off like that. I'm telling Jimmy. I don't know, how long did he take? It had to be a little while, right? I feel like it was. I mean, mine has to be obviously longer, but again, I have almost beaten it twice. Let's see if I can do this. Welcome back, Culps. Oh shit, I talked to him. Oh well. This music though, am I right? Am I right? This music? Best music? I'm also in a bitch if you want me to go through hell. Get 120 stars, fuck you, better pay me back. Well, the thing is, technically, it's a mutual adventure. Not necessarily for her, because you're also trying to save Peach, but she's also trying to reclaim the galaxy, I guess, from Bowser. So I guess if you want Peach, you gotta, you know, cooperate. Because there's no other way to get to the center of the galaxy without getting all the power stars. So I don't know if technically it's just based around Rosalina's wants. Let's see. Where's the other one? Why is there always one that you can't find? There it is. Nope, nope. Okay. So the fuel for the observatory, exactly. Isn't there a power-up where you can fly? I never got it since I got stuck on the level and sold my copy. Yeah, there is. It's much later. It's like the basically end game power-up. It's not really used in any levels. You know, it's fun and all, but not very useful. Considering what it is. Get that max shakeability just for pushing a button 3 times. Wrong button. Dead. Gotta learn this shit. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of lives. Not get good. It's hard. Let's go this way. Easy. Alright. So this skips like quite a big part of the level. Even Jimmy can beat this. Jimmy can beat it with a good controller, right? Xbox isn't made for the Wii. Man, if I could link Joy-Cons, can I do that? I think somebody was talking to me about Joy-Cons eventually being compatible with that computer. That'd be a lot better. Not even because of the IR pointer, because I technically still can't do that. Or maybe I can, I don't know. I think the Joy-Con's working that way, but more about just the way it feels, because it feels more like a Wiimote and Nunchuck. Having this attached together just kind of makes it that much harder. Do you prefer Galaxy 1 or 2? 1 by a gigantic, huge margin. I don't care if I'm trying to go through living hell to save goddamn princess. And the Galaxy better pay me back. Joy-Cons will be compatible. Yeah. That'd be nice. Because Joy-Cons are like that all-in-one, you know, controller, can be used in many different configurations, so that'd help. And I think it does track based on movements rather than IR. So in that case, technically you wouldn't need a sensor. If I'm correct in saying that. Galaxy 2 had a lot of nostalgia for me, and I think that's what it comes down to, because if I'm being honest, not to like say you're all wrong or anything, but Galaxy 1 just has the more space feeling. It's just less platforming, more 3D sphere walking, and I feel like the only way you'd treat Galaxy 2 as a better version is if you were nostalgic, and that's perfectly fine. You know, nostalgia's a big part of gaming for a lot of people, but I just feel like Galaxy 1 is easily the definitive version. You know, just the story and the, of course, the observatory, you know, not being so shit, or being so shit in Galaxy 2. Sup my dudes, welcome back. Gamerhawk, we're testing out some Galaxy 2. I'm playing on an emulator with a Xbox controller, so I figured I'd give it a test before I confirmed a playthrough. Get this going here. Kill this annoying fucking screaming dragon. I think the bosses in Galaxy 1 were better, I think. I don't know. They get kind of stale because they're repeated like 2 or maybe even 3 times sometimes, depending. They're not insane, in my opinion. Although Mega Legs Moon, that boss is insane. I love that boss. It's so well done. I think they could have done it a little better, just based on the length. It's a very short, you know, climb to the top, but damn, is it a good idea. Alright, so I'm going to beat one more level, and then I'm going to call it. And when I get back, I can stream something else. May or may not come home with a new headset. Not too sure yet, but we'll have to see. Was the octopus boss in this game? That was a fun-ass boss. That's actually the one I hate, and why I kind of said I didn't think the other bosses in this one were that good. Because they used the octopus boss in like 3 or... No, not 3. They used it twice. And I don't think it's that great in my opinion. I mean, it is fun. I'll give you that, but it is in this game, yes. My favorite boss is the Bowser Jr. robot boss. I don't know what it's called. It's the Mega Leg Moon. That's what I was just talking about. Mega Leg's Moon. That's such a good boss battle. It's so well done. And like I said, it could have been a little longer to really make it, just give it that edge. But, you know, there's nothing else you can do, really. New Super Mario Bros. DS, and then Wii, and then Wii U. No, New Super Mario Bros. Well, they also had like the Luigi version for the Switch, for the Wii U, and I think it also had like another version. I don't really know if that's accurate or not. But DS, New Super Mario Bros. DS is my favorite one, just because it's the original. And then Wii has oh, I gotta feed it to him. And then Wii obviously kind of has an excuse for existing because of the multiplayer, and it was really well done. Is there a roof? Where is Mario coming in from? That's, you know, we'll never know, to be honest with you. There's always some sort of just video game magic going on. Alright, let's go. What are we at next? I think they should make a Galaxy game where you could play as Nabbit. Is that a character? I'm not aware. Well, the same thing to me. I mean, New Super Mario Bros. Series. Yeah. But the one on the DS was so good, considering it was on the DS. You know, the intense pixelation. Just rip the model, you'll find out easy. Well, am I the only one who didn't like New Super Mario Bros. 2? Yes. What one's that? New Super Mario Bros. 2, is that the Wii one? Oh yeah, and there was the 3DS ones. 3DS had that coin New Super Mario Bros. There's the rabbit in Super Mario Bros. Wii U with the Bowser Jr. mask. I haven't played New Super Mario Bros. Wii U. The coin one. Oh. I actually didn't think it was too bad, considering, you know, the levels were pretty unique. And the thing was, I could play co-op with my friend. But it's still not as good as the first two. So, you know, it wasn't crazy bad. It was just a Wii remake. That's fair. And like I said, it's not that great. It really isn't. It's just I didn't think it was too gut-wrenchingly terrible. I think I actually got it for free with some Club Nintendo offer, to be honest. So I wouldn't pay any money for it. That's for damn sure. But you know, for free, it wasn't too bad. Dude, 3D Land was the shit, man. I don't care what people say. It's a freaking portable 3D Mario. It's bloody brilliant. You know, it is short, but what are you gonna do? You know, it was probably because of the cartridge size. What's your favorite castle level in Galaxy? What do you mean castle level? What do you mean by that exactly? If you're talking about what's my favorite level in general in Galaxy, that would be the Matter Splatter Galaxy by, like, for sure. I love that one. 3D World is better. Well, I mean, that's gonna happen. That's the thing, right? Like, that was on a console. I hope it's better. Look at that lens flare, so beautiful. Yeah. New Super Mario Bros. 2, new version. It's too easy. I hated it. Oh yeah, New Super Mario Bros. 2 was pretty damn easy. But 3D Land was well done. But World was better. Well, yeah. I mean, that's fair. Why hasn't they made Mario Galaxy 3? Like I think everyone wants it. Well, frankly, I don't want it if it's anything like Galaxy 2. Just because Galaxy 2 was so stale in my opinion, because it was like every other 3D Mario. You know, it was only platforming, very little sphere walking. The skyboxes didn't look anything like space. As far as I'm concerned, we've gotten Galaxy 3 over and over. 3D Land was fucking awesome. I'm glad you agree, Shane. And it's the first original 3D portable Mario. Well, also it's kind of the first original like it as well, because of course 3D Land or 3D World came out after 3D Land, so it's pretty damn good. Also, it resembles Galaxy so much. I agree with that. It absolutely does. It's very Galaxy-esque, except for the you know, the 5-point walking system, which is, you know, fair. Such as reusing some music tracks, custom clones, return, and field setting. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. What's your favorite boss in the whole Galaxy series? Mine's the Bowser Jr. Mega Hammer, because of music. Mega Leg is my favorite. Even Mario's voice in 3D Land came right from Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. You know, it's not crazy good or anything, but it's definitely not terrible in my opinion. You know, I think it got the bad end of the stick with the people complaining that it was too short. You know, and I felt like it had more replayability, or yeah, more replayability than most games I have. To be honest, like I kept coming back to it. I don't think I have it anymore, but you know, it's definitely a more pickable play than other games. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm supposed to be looking for Starbits here. You can even play Luigi as Luigi. Could you? I don't even really remember. It's been a real long time since I played. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this time, and I kind of got to go. Well, I think 3D World. Mario's from Sonic. Was it? I don't really recall, to be honest. I think Boulder Geist was my favorite boss in Galaxy series. Yeah, that's a pretty good boss, but I had such a terrible, hard time trying to beat it my first time. So I think I'm kind of over that one, to be honest. I do like the shoot. What's the shark one called? He's really cool. He's really cool. Man, let me see. It's like called Bonefin or something. I don't know. The Galaxy one shark guy. Yeah, I'm really down to play this game. So I think I might finish Luigi's Mansion tonight as soon as I can, and either start tonight and yeah, Bonefin or Kingfin, something like that. Yeah. And start Galaxy tomorrow or even tonight. So we'll get into it properly. But as for now, I'm gonna end it. I think I'm satisfied with the controls. I do kind of want to change. I might change the B button so that I can shoot Starbits easier. I haven't beat this game yet. I haven't 100% it though. I haven't like replayed with Luigi or anything. I like 3D Land and 3D World, but I think 3D World because 3D Land is short and easy. I'm the only one who thinks that Mario's voice in Odyssey is from 3D World. Yeah, it's not so much like. I'd probably agree with that as well. I don't really like the voice in Odyssey, to be honest. You know, the game's fine. It's just the voice acting is kind of. I don't know. I'll probably get used to it, to be honest. It's very new, obviously, but. Okay, my bird's being obsessed, so I think I'm gonna go, guys. And I'll catch you later. Judging by the trailers and stuff like that, absolutely. Galaxy's gonna be a great game. Haven't noticed what. You can't be talking about Mr. Bird. Or my grapes, rather. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for stopping by so early. You know, it's amazing to get this many people. Okay, I'm going to be doing another test stream to see if it's glitchy. Alright, you guys can head over to Shane's stream if you want, just to keep this going, and maybe when I get back, you can come back here for something else. But again, thanks for stopping by, guys, and I'll catch you guys later for some more Galaxy and Luigi's Mansion.